Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, we have a new Supreme Battle Spectacle here, and I've heard a lot of talk about this. Now, it's all centered around the very last fight, which we're going to have in here, which I believe is against Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then ends with just Evolution Blue Vegeta. Seems to be pretty tough, maybe even the toughest fight in the game. But there are several other stages here. I have not seen any info or any details about these earlier stages. So these stages I am going in without knowing. Alright, so there's going to be music in here. So we'll just kind of rock what we're rocking here. So yeah, nuking characters. So if nuking characters are banned again, this means there's going to be a one-phase fight in here. So all four of the initial fights are two phases. Interesting. But again, nuking characters being banned tells me that there could be maybe like a Cell Max or a Hellas type fight, where maybe the character just changes typings every turn, maybe like a Jiren or Goku and Frieza or something like that. We'll see. Alright, so let's jump in. The first stage, I know, is against Master Roshi, but judging by the fact that we see Roshi and Tien right there, I assume maybe that's going to be opening phase, and then Roshi, like LR Roshi, will be phase 2. That's probably what we could see. We're going to start with Majin Power. Wait, double Buhan? Yeah. Yeah, let's do Majin Power, but with double Buhan. Buhan, I think, should be... let's just do that. I think double Buhan will probably be a little bit safer than double Fat Buu. Okay, so still regular tournament power right here. Before, obviously, things get crazy and the entire ring is destroyed from, like, Goku, Vegeta, and God Topo and all these characters. Yeah, because it's God Topo who really obliterates the ring, right? Pretty decent opening rotations right here. Oh, look at that Buu Tanks in slot 3, so we'll do this right here. I'm not sure how tough these guys are, but just judging by what that stage 4 looks like, I would assume that these guys are probably pretty tough. They can be defensive debuffed, it looks like. We could lower their defense, but we can't actually do any other debuffs. That's another thing to keep an eye out for in these fights, is how much are they, like, you know, can we debuff them? What debuffs do they use? Those are very important factors into how challenging the fight is actually going to be. Okay, so no super attack from Tien and Roshi quite yet. I remember this was a free-to-play character too, where I remember looking at their TUR when it was first shown, like, oh, I don't know how crazy they're going to be. And then their EZA was like, oh my god, damn, they got like massive buffs. So that always... has me ready to anticipate that, like, free-to-play characters during these major celebrations could potentially be very good by the time they get their EZAs in Part 3 and stuff like that, right? Alright, so it's only a two-phase fight. We didn't really do too much damage, but obviously the Majin Power team does take a little bit of time to kind of build up here, right? I guess I could be playing the animation right here, but whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. We got it. Actually showing will, you know, it's fine. I mean, it just... it's not like, I really like when there's a lot of blabbering away. They're blah, 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 blah. They're just, like, sitting there yapping. Like, I love, like, Gogeta's active skill, right? Like, that one's great. But Boo just kind of just says boo, right? That's all he says, boo. By the way, global players finally have access to Mr. Boo now, Mr. Goat, who obviously is very, very good. All right, so, oh, they're a Ki Blast. It's just a Ki Blast, huh? Okay. So, remember, Pure Evil Boo is really, really good for a banner unit. We actually do have a Ki Blast counter right there. I really like this guy. One reason I really like running full Majin Power so much, by the way, is so we can use this guy. Oh, they actually have a lot of health, huh? Okay. Oh, yeah, see, here's what I'm talking about. Like this, because remember, Evil Boo is doing guaranteed crits, man. Like, it's not like those are like two big shots right there. And Roshi and Tien kind of just ate that shit. So, all right. So this shows us exactly how tough some of these fights are going to be if they're going to have a lot of HP. Because I've said repeatedly that, like, one thing that holds Blue Gogeta and sort of Hope Trunks back from being dominant, unstoppable fights is that they're squishy. You could kill Gogeta and kill Trunks a lot of times before they're able to really get a big head of steam and go crazy. Occasionally, I've had Gogeta forget that he could just super attack right away, and it's like you could just devastate him if you do get lucky and he does do that. But if they're going to have a lot more HP in this event, that is going to be a huge thing here. All right, we could just put Bootangs here. So they just... I mean, they tried to super Boo, but he just blocked it. Okay. We'll let Bootangs get some Stackaroos in. A little bit of damage right there. Okay. Let him get a defensive stack, and then we'll have Buhan out, and then things are going to be looking a lot better now. Then, of course, we get our stacks in right here. Very good. Yeah, so if we have a new ridiculously challenging fight, you guys already know what that means. That means we're going to have to test out a lot of these characters against this new challenging fight and see how they're going to perform. I believe there are also missions for that last fight, too. I don't know how many more stages there's going to be added to this. We do know that we're going to be getting a... Oh, damn, what's the word I'm thinking of? We're going to be getting a wallpaper as the reward for clearing the event. And it is just Roshi. That HP bar, I feel like, is deceiving. Wait, you can seal him. Oh, my God. Are you an idiot? Okay. I did not know you could seal him. I didn't. This fight, I'm coming in too blind. I don't know any details about this fight, 17, 18, or Gohan and Piccolo. I know the full thing for the last one, but this one, that's crazy. All right, well, Boo, my dear, why don't you go ahead and just, I guess, end this fight? Okay.
これはいい。前よりさらにパワーアップしてしまったぞ。すぐ楽にしてやる。ほんの少し苦しむだけだ。
Alright, so now we have Buhan out. Remember, Buhan does have that seal. Okay, this is a good sign, though, that they are allowing these abilities to still work in here. That's very good for us. I guess maybe Roshi could... I mean, maybe he could stun or seal. Considering what the LR does, it wouldn't shock me. Just hopefully we don't get hit by it. Okay, we would have dodged it anyway. Alright, now he's sealed, so there we go. We'll take a look at the stats of what exactly Roshi is doing. As soon as we actually complete the fight. I won't look at it until we actually do finish him off. Even though we're running Majin Power, which is maybe a bit weaker than, you know, some other teams in terms of damage, I think we should probably still be able to finish Roshi off. Are we at full health? If we're at full health, I probably shouldn't risk... Yeah, we are. I probably should just transform with the other Buhan. Although, I mean, he's going to hit Roshi, and then it's going to be that Roshi is sealed for 5 turns starting from this next turn when the second Buhan hits him, so that's going to be very good. Alright, Boo will do his thing, but he's not going to be able to revive, so... that's going to limit, like, some of the damage and some of the abilities that he's got. Maybe I should have actually left Evil Boo on rotation, now that I think about it. Because I could have left Evil Boo on rotation... and he would have, you know, had his guaranteed crits. I mean, Fat Boo, I do have, you know, mostly a lot of crit on Fat Boo, but there's a difference between having a lot of crit and having just 100% chance guaranteed crit, right? Yeah, pure Boo does, he does a lot of work. Nice. Alright, on this rotation, we're gonna have, big bad bosses, so, we're gonna be looking even better here, over here. Let's hit this. We should make sure that Mr. Goat is good on Rainbow Orbs, though. Yeah, perfect right there. Nice. As long as he's getting his Rainbow Orbs, he will be fine. Mr. Boo, he's going to, of course, be very, very strong. All right, I think Buhan next turn should be able to finish Roshi off. Remember, Buhan, he's significantly better on his second turn after he gets like a bunch of stacks from his super attacks up, right? So we'll let him go ahead and do this. I don't know what we'll do for the second run. Maybe we'll do... It's 17 and 18. Maybe we'll run super bosses and put Ribrianna on there, I guess. I don't know. Because like Roshi and Tien, we can't really bring characters that they fought. I guess besides Kawhi, who Roshi fights, but like, you know, like they fight so early that we don't really have the characters in here, right? Like, oh, by the way, so Sparking Zero has Anaraza. So, or Analaza, whatever. The Japanese to English RL thing. There's so many characters where it's like Anaraza, Yami Merrick versus Yami Malik. Like, we see that in a lot of different things. How many rainbows do we have? 2. Here, we could open that up a little bit. Yeah, so that way our boy will be able to get a better chance to get the crits. Super Boo gets the crits per rainbow orb, perfect, and we'll be able to finish it off right there. But yeah, I'll think of a team we'll run, because I think stage 2 is 17, 18, then Gohan and Piccolo are stage 3. I feel like we could still get... Piccolo is so disrespected during the Turn on Power. They made it up with Superhero, though, so it's fine. Gohan, though, we definitely could get a new Gohan, I think, from the Turn on Power at some point. That would be pretty cool. You know, I think they could have made Ultimate Gohan the banner unit. Probably better they didn't, considering we just have physical LR Ultimate Gohan still is decent against certain stages, and obviously AGL LR Ultimate Gohan is a brand new summonable LR, so I guess we don't need another Ultimate Gohan right now. But later down the line, Ultimate Gohan could be one of the next summonable Tournament of Power characters. Blue Vegeta as well is another one we could say. Alright, so there was stage 1. Let's accept the mission, and then let's just go ahead and take a look at the stats of Master Roshi. I have the other Supreme Battle Spectacle pulled up, so we can compare HP values. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that the first Supreme Battle Spectacle, I mean, it didn't really have, like, in my opinion, true throwaway stages. Like, all of them are kind of, like, legitimate fights. So 959 right there. We'll go ahead and accept our mission. Stones as well as tickets. Supreme Battle Spectacle tickets right there. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats here that we've got. All right, so here's the new Supreme Battle Spectacle. I love that Vegeta and Goku are the strongest fight, but they're not even on the art of the image there. Master Roshi. And then there's missions just for stage 4. Yeah, there's 2 different ones. Okay. 5 legendary existence, huh? Okay. All right, so Roshi. Let's just pull up stage 1 against God Goku. 35 million, 41 million, 50 million, 47 million. So we can see the jump right there. Remember that this fight is peculiar, though. This is stage 1 of the original Supreme Battle Spectacle, because this God Goku has 80% damage reduction against non-tech types. So this fight can take forever if you're not bringing tech-type characters. But look at the jump in HP. 1.5. And they guaranteed stun as well. Huh. A guaranteed stun as well. Oh, wow, dude. Look at oh, my God. What, Roshi is hitting like damn Tech Gogeta, dude. Okay. Yeah, Roshi's hitting like what you'd usually see on, you know, turn 4, 5, 6, 7. That Tech Gogeta boss. Okay. I mean, to be fair, it is 70 million HP into Roshi, but... 750? Now, we're definitely seeing power creep for sure. As long as EZAs are as powerful as they are, I don't think, like, people are going to act like the sky is falling. I don't think so, because it's not... Like, the characters this year have been so good, right? Like, character kits are good. Most of them are well-designed. Most of them are effective, strong characters. It's not the biggest deal that they make fights hard when they're giving us good characters. The problem last year is all those characters had shitty designs, and then they give us fusions and Masu. This year, we have good kits on these characters to be able to handle this tough stuff. All right, well, let me know what you guys think, but for stage 1, these are scary stats. So I know I am definitely going to be respecting 17, 18, and Gohan and Piccolo before we get to this stage. Oh boy.